Welcome to Networks Professionals.
All right, welcome to this explainer. Today we're embarking on a journey to decode the Cisco CCNP Enterprise certification. We're going to strip away all that technical jargon and reveal exactly how mastering this credential can fundamentally upgrade your IT career. If you're looking to break through that mid-level networking ceiling, you are definitely in the right place. But before we map out your path to the top, I want you to stop and ask yourself a really serious question. Is your IT career actually ready for the enterprise? Just imagine, for a second, a massive BGP route leak takes down your company's core services. Literally millions of dollars are on the line. Do you have the advanced networking skills to step in and stabilize that infrastructure? Because honestly, that is the exact level of expertise this certification represents. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll be demystifying the CCNP Enterprise, looking at why it matters so much today, revealing the exam structure, giving you a clear roadmap to certification, and finally, diving into your career and salary potential. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Demystifying CCNP Enterprise. At its core, the CCNP Enterprise is really a professional-level badge of honor. It proves to employers that you aren't just sitting around maintaining legacy hardware. Nope. It shows you can actually design, configure, and troubleshoot the intense, complex demands of modern data centers and cloud-integrated environments. The curriculum here focuses strictly on cutting-edge technologies. Sure, you've got the absolute classics like advanced routing using OSPF and BGP, but I want you to notice the pivot toward the future here. You're diving deep into network automation using Python and APIs. Cisco has completely modernized this track, so you aren't just a traditional network engineer anymore, you're basically an infrastructure programmer. Moving right along to Section 2, Why CCNP Matters Today. Now, you might be thinking, well, my company is an Azure or AWS shop, so we don't really need Cisco. But that's a huge misconception. Those hybrid cloud systems absolutely depend on robust underlying networking technologies to actually connect on-premise infrastructure to the cloud providers. Getting data securely across boundaries, like Azure ExpressRoute or AWS Direct Connect, requires the exact routing and switching magic that CCNP experts have mastered. All right, Section 3, the exam structure revealed. So unlike those single-test certifications, achieving this beast requires passing two separate exams. First up is the mandatory core exam, known as ENCOR, which tests your foundational enterprise knowledge. Then, the cool part, you actually get to customize your career. For your second requirement, you choose a concentration exam. Whether your passion is advanced routing, SD-WAN, or network automation, you get to completely tailor this credential to your specific dream job. Now let's talk numbers. This investment isn't cheap, but trust me, the ROI is massive. The ENCOR exam sits at about $400 and the concentration is roughly $300. So that's a base exam cost of $700. And keep in mind, that doesn't include your training materials or lab simulations. Pro tip though, a lot of enterprise companies have education budgets, so definitely check if your employer will sponsor your vouchers. When it comes to passing, Cisco is famously secretive, and they don't reveal exact passing marks. But experts estimate you'll need around 825 to 850 points out of 1,000. And hey, consider yourself warned. This isn't some simple multiple-choice memory test. Cisco is notorious for tricky phrasing. You're going to face intense, hands-on performance items where you have to actively configure and troubleshoot broken virtual networks, all while the clock is ticking.
Which brings us to Section 4, your roadmap to certification.
Okay, here is your actionable battle plan. Step 1, ensure your foundation is absolutely rock solid with CCNA-level knowledge. Step 2, tackle those official ENCOR cert guides. Step 3, and honestly this is absolutely crucial, get heavy into practical labs using tools like GNS3 or CML to build out virtual networks. Step 4, master real-world troubleshooting by intentionally breaking your own labs. And finally, Step 5, rigorously take practice tests so you can lock in that time management. And finally, Section 5, Career and Salary Potential. The reward for all those late-night lab sessions? Serious global demand. A CCNP proves to employers that you can reduce downtime and accelerate deployments. Multinational banks, ISPs, and massive cloud providers are actively hunting for these verified skills. We're talking about unlocking roles ranging all the way from a senior network engineer to a cloud network architect. When it comes to the financial return, the numbers totally speak for themselves. In the US alone, CCNP professionals can expect average base salaries starting around $90,000, and that scales up very quickly to $140,000 or more for senior roles. And listen, If you strategically combine this networking foundation with automation or cybersecurity skills, you literally become a unicorn in the job market, and your earning potential just skyrockets. So, we've decoded the CCNP Enterprise, the immense technical depth it demands, and the incredibly lucrative rewards waiting on the other side. In a world where IT infrastructure is constantly evolving, your skills are either appreciating or depreciating. Knowing the intense global demand for advanced networking right now, the only question left is, are you going to let your career stagnate, or are you ready to upgrade your own internal operating system and become the enterprise expert everyone relies on?
Thanks for watching.